Well, I would now like to welcome you all to our next chapter, which is Secret 4. And the title of this chapter is BGV process. Now, there are various topics that we would be covering in this chapter. Now, let us look at what these topics are. Number 1, candidate consent. Number 2, document collection. Number 3, data validation. Number 4, field verification. Number 5, final report. Number 6, verification of local reputation and behavior. Number 7, geotagging and evidence-based verification. And number 8, structured reporting and decision support. Now, let's talk about the first point. Importance of BGV process. Background verification is a structured process used by companies to verify the accuracy of a candidate's information before they are hired in a company for a job. In today's competitive and risk-driven business environment, hiring the right candidate is not just important, it is very critical for organization safety, performance, and reputation. The BGV process helps employers confirm whether the details provided by the prospective candidate, such as identity, education, employment history, and address, are genuine and trustworthy. With increasing cases of fake resumes, fraudulence of identity, and document manipulation, companies cannot rely only on interviews and word of mouth. A proper verification process ensures that hiring decisions are based on facts and not merely on assumptions. The BGV process follows a very simple step-by-step approach, starting from candidate consent and ending with the final verification report. Each stage plays a crucial role in identifying risks and ensuring clear transparency. This process is widely used across industries such as ITs, banking, NBFCs, healthcare, and real estate, just to name a few. A well-executed BGV process not only reduces the hiring risk but also builds trust between the employer and the employee. It protects the company from financial losses, legal issues, and reputational damage, which is by far the most important part of a company. At the same time, it ensures that genuine candidates are recognized correctly and selected fairly. Additionally, BGV helps to maintain internal security, improve the workplace culture, and build a strong foundation of reliable employees. It supports long-term business growth by reducing uncertainty, improving decision-making, and creating a safe and a transparent and trustworthy hiring environment for all stakeholders. Now, let's look at the individual subheadings, which are a very, very important part of this topic, the BGV process. Candidate consent. Candidate consent is the first and the most important step in the BGV process. Before starting any verification, the company must take permission from the candidate. The consent confirms that the candidate agrees to share their personal and professional information. Without proper consent, the company cannot legally verify the details of the candidate, such as identity, address, employment, or education for that matter. It also protects the company from legal risks and ensures transparency in the hiring process. Consent is usually taken through a signed form, digital approval, or email confirmation. The candidate must clearly understand what information will be checked and how it will be used. The key points are compulsory and mandatory before starting BGV, can be taken digitally or physically, covers personal and professional data at all times, ensures legal compliance, and builds trust and transparency. Document collection, the next step in this BGV process. It is the second step in the BGV process. In this stage, the company collects all the candidate's documents from the candidate to verify and validate their details. These documents helps the company understand the candidate's identity, background, and work history. Common documents include Aadhaar card, PAN card, passport, and educational certificates, and previous companies' reference letters. It is important that the candidate submits clear and correct documents to avoid any kind of delay. Incomplete or fake documents can create serious risks for the company. So the key points are: collect identity and address proof at all times, collect education and employment documents, ensure documents are clear and they are legit, avoid incomplete or fake submissions, and helps in smooth verification process. Now, the third step in this process is data validation. It is the next step in the BGV process. In this stage, the company checks and validates whether the information and the documents provided by the candidate are correct and genuine. The details given by the candidate are matched with official records, databases, and documents. This includes checking name, date of birth, address, education details, and employment history. Any discrepancy or mismatch is a serious red flag. So the key points: match candidate details with the documents, verify data with the official records, identify mismatches or errors, and prevent fake or incorrect information. Now, the most important step in the BGV process is field verification. In this stage, the company checks the candidate's details physically to confirm the real situation. A trained field executive visits the candidate's address or the workplace to verify whether the information provided is true or not. This includes checking the current residence, office location, and sometimes interacting with the neighbors, the shops around, or even with family members. Many fraud cases are identified during field verification, such as fake address, incorrect job details, or false identifying claims. This step gives real ground level proof beyond documents and digital checks. Field verification ensures that the candidate is true and genuine at all times. So, what are the key points? Physical address verification, office or workplace visit physically by a field executive, neighbor or reference check, photo and site evidence collection. Now, after all these are done and executed properly, the next step is final report. It is the last step in the BGV process. In this stage, all the verification results are collected together in a consolidated form for the company. The report includes details of identity check, address verification, employment history, education verification, and any mismatch or risk that occurs is a very, very serious red flag. Based on these findings, the report is usually marked as clear, discrepancy, or adverse. This report helps HR and business owner make the final hiring decision with confidence. So, what are the key points? Summary of all verification checks, highlights, mismatches or risks, clear status, either clear, discrepancy, or adverse, and supports final hiring decision with confidence. Number 6. After the final report, verification of local reputation and behavior is also carried out by the company. This helps to understand the candidate's local reputation and behavior. By interacting with neighbors, landlords, or nearby shops and contacts, the field executive gathers feedback about the candidate's lifestyle, the whereabouts, and social conduct and his attitude. This provides real insights to the person's personality and his true nature and character. It helps any negative behavior, disputes, or suspicious activities that may not appear in the records. This step adds a very strong value in understanding the candidate's overall persona. Number 7, very important, location-based search. Geotagging and evidence-based verification. Modern field verification includes geotagging and photo evidence collection. The field executive captures real-time location data with photographs of the address of the workplace. This ensures that the visit is genuine and verifiable. Geotagged proof helps maintain clear and open transparency and prevents false reporting or manipulation. It also strengthens audit records and builds client trust by providing clear, visual, and location-based confirmation of the verification process. Following which, the structured reporting and decision support. All field verification findings are properly documented and added to the final report in a very structured and a very concise format. The report includes clear remarks, observations, and status based on verification outcome. This structured reporting helps HR teams and decision makers understand the results and its authenticity. It ensures that hiring decisions are based on verified facts and not assumptions only. A well-prepared report provides clarity, supports compliance, and reduces the chance of wrong hiring decisions. As of now, you got to know about the basic standard information about the background verification process. If you would like to know more and advanced information, then there are 3 ways to learn that advanced information. Number 1, you can either buy the book, which is the self-learning. Number 2, you can either buy the book plus the recorded video course, or there is another option, which is the book, recorded course, and live industry expert solutions, case study based approach. Any of these 3 methods, enroll today or click on the link given below.